Welcome back to channel ANDERZÉN. Today we're working out in the cold, trying to do a job that is much needed on the W124. So before I get too far into this mess, I figured I should probably start recording because I was kind of just testing stuff out, but testing quickly went to we got to do this now. But luckily we should have everything we need to do this. So if you know anything about Mercedes PCV systems and cars in general, they use all these rubber hoses, and over time they just turn into hard as rock. They're not flexible, makes it a drag to try to work on or to get anything else out. If you need to remove them and try to reinstall them, good luck. They're gonna break off if there any type of mileage on them, or at least be difficult to remove. So what I did is I found kind of a universal silicone hose kit. I believe this one is designated for either Honda or Subaru, I can't remember, but just universal silicone hose kit. And out of these, I'm basically going to replicate the diagram or movements that you see here. So I found hose sizes that match up pretty well, actually, almost exact. And these have a lot more flexibility, so if they're a little smaller, totally fine. And I bought a bunch of clamps and some T-fittings, and we're basically just going to replicate this system. So I will need to cut some of these down for sure, but that's why I just got, you know, a universal set of them. And out of all these different shapes, I should be able to actually simplify this system quite a bit. Like for instance, this piece that normally sits right here is 2 pieces. I have no idea why they wouldn't just make this one, but that'll be 1 piece. It'll go to a T here. This is a vacuum line, so that'll stay, and that'll get plugged into the T fitting on that side. From that T fitting, I might have to reuse this little piece, maybe. Otherwise, I could probably just tee it off again and go one way and the other way. So we'll see. I'll kind of show you guys as I go, but if I can pull this off, this will be a very useful tool or option for people with the early M119s, or it could be for all M119s, I'm not sure. Because buying all these hoses separately is kind of a hassle. There's so many part numbers for each one of them, and they're pretty expensive for what they are. So the silicone hose kit cost me like 20 bucks. So yeah, hopefully I can get this done and be able to share with the world out there so that you can simplify this as well and make it a breeze if you ever need to work on them later on. All right guys, so we got ourselves into a little pickle, but nothing we can't get out of. When I was trying to remove, where is that little piece now? Somewhere around here. Oh, here it is. When I was trying to remove the rubber portion of this, because I just figured, oh, I might as well replace that too. Well, when I did so, snapped off the vacuum line, and that vacuum line tucks all the way underneath the intake manifold. So it might be this one right here. I'm not sure actually. It might go up and under. I don't know where that connects to underneath anyways, but yeah, I'm not going to try to replace that whole vacuum line now. So rather than doing that, I'm just going to use an extended piece of the hose going right there. This one fits fine. I was gonna maybe fit the smaller one onto it, but I don't want to risk breaking it. So I will put this one on it and it should be good. From here, that will connect. Then I will put a little piece of hose right here, basically connect 2 T fittings, and then we will route this one down and route this one over. So check back with you in a little bit when I get that figured out. All right guys, here's where we're at for now. This is going to tee off into that location, and this will tee off over here, and then we'll have to do like one just barb connection, probably one of these or one of those. to connect whatever angled piece we choose to use right here. But this should all be one piece going straight down, and then yeah, we'll figure out something over there. All right guys, and just like that, we have a working system. I was able to actually do this all in one piece, which is nice. And same with the other hose. The only thing I'm worried about now is clearance for the air box, but we shall see. I think this thing sits up quite a bit. Yeah, we should be fine. But I'll go ahead and test fit it here in a second and show you guys. But yeah, man, I'm very happy. These will never go bad. Very easy to take in or take on and off, change out, and should be trouble free. All right, and one other thing I should mention on the bottom connections, I didn't even have to use the little clamps. They're such a tight fit down there, they're not gonna move around. So yeah, I guess I could have for extra measure, but no need, and it's kind of a tight area to fit down in anyways. So yeah, everything should be absolutely snug. I just put those back into position where they should be. Now we'll go ahead and test fit the airbox. All right guys, looks like we got no issue for clearance. See in there, but this side's kind of hard to see. The only thing that's even pressing up against is the one that's connecting to the vacuum plug. I do have some of the smaller hose actually. I could maybe try to swap out with that real quick, but I'm a little bit scared because I don't want to snap off any more of that vacuum hose. But yeah, I could probably try this out, save a little bit of room right there. For now though, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it, and I'll go ahead and start it up right now, and we'll see if we hear any difference. I don't think I had any major leaks from these areas, but who knows, maybe it'll run a little better. Alright, doesn't look like any problems. Alright guys, a little noisy in the background, but I did swap out this line just for the smaller one. I probably didn't even have to. It was kind of tricking me because the airbox was sitting a little wonky, but I forgot that that mount is missing. You guys know they're supposed to have one on each side where the back of the airbox sits, and I forgot that one's missing on mine, so it's sitting a little crooked right now, but everything fits totally fine. There's plenty of room. Everything can move around without any issues. So yeah, we are good to go. I'm very, very satisfied with this. It is a small modification, but a huge one for just the ease of working on anything related to the PCB system or anything right next to it. If you ever had to remove it, you're gonna save yourself a lot of time and headache. So hopefully this is helpful. I know it's very exciting for me, and you guys can definitely try this as well. If you want to get all OEM style, then just get the black hoses and it'll be hard to even notice that anything is done. For me, I just got the red ones because they were cheaper, and red, it makes it easy to see if anything was leaking or doing something weird, so I don't mind it. But yeah, for the purists, you guys might want to go with black silicone. So one other thing I should add as well, for those bigger hoses that are in the back, I do have ones that will fit that out of that kit, so I'm going to go ahead and address those whenever I do the valve covers, because I'm going to be swapping out the cam oiler tubes anyways sometime here soon. So when I do that, I'll go ahead and swap out that system. I also know there's another few connecting to the MAF and the throttle body. So yeah, those will come at a later time, but I can definitely do those with this kit as well. She's free from this junk. That'll go ahead and do it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and maybe I'll see you on the next one. Peace.